viewers, this lecture is about the strength of acid, base and salt. This is one of the most important lecture of acid, base and salt, in which we're going to study about the strength, and this is an experimental concept. This isn't any assumption, this isn't any postulate. So let's get started. First of all, in arrhenius theory, because this is all about the arrhenius theory. So in arrhenius theory, we know that an acid produces H ions and a base produces OH ions. Now this is a classification that is given by Arrhenius. When you're talking about the strength of the acid, base and salt, there are three kinds of strength. Whether an acid can be strong, whether it can be weak, whether it can be moderate. That means neutral. Not neutral but moderate. Like acidity and basicity is same. So in the strength, we're going to study these three categories by an experiment. Now just suppose that we do have water as liquid and water as ice. Now, in this condition, you all know that when this liquid will freeze, it becomes ice, and when this ice will melt, it will become liquid. Now, this process is reversible. Now, as we know that whenever we will boil it, we will melt it, or we will freeze it, this will change its state from one solid to liquid and liquid to solid. Now, there is a condition. Whenever the concentration of this is equal to the concentration of this is known as equilibrium. Equilibrium. This is basically equilibrium. Now, equilibrium is a state when the concentration and the velocity of the liquid is equal to the reactant is equal to the product. So here we know that the product, ice, has the same concentration as the liquid. Now, we can simply say that whenever we will add an external acid or base in it, what will happen? This ice will become acidic or basic. Now, its general term can be like H for the acids. Now, we know that water produces two ions, H plus ions plus OH minus ions. Now, for the acid, there is a general term H plus A. H ions plus A, that means acid. And for the base, the general term is B plus OH. Now, at a condition when this both system is equal, like the acidic reaction is equal to the solid state or the product, and the product turns into the liquid or the reactant, with an equilibrium velocity, equilibrium concentration, this is known as equilibrium. Now, the concept of the acid and base is that whenever the concentration of the acidic solution or acidic reactants is equal to the acidic product, that probably means that solution is of the acids. Whenever the condition is applied on the base, that means that is base. Now, there are two conditions. We know that the equilibrium constant Kc is equal to the product upon the reactant. Now we know that here in the condition of the acids, let's apply acid. Whenever we will apply, it will be A, concentration of A and concentration of H divided by the concentration of the HA. Now this is a general term. The concentration of this is equal to this is equal to this, and this is how it works. Now this all is denoted, the most important point, this all is denoted by a constant Ka. When we will apply the same formula to the base, that will produce a base, the concentration of OH divided by the concentration of BOH. So it will be denoted by Kb, basic constant, and acidic constant. Now, how strength is related to all this stuff? Basically, when we are measuring the concentration, we know that all the strength depends upon the concentration. The more the HNs, the more the strong, or the more the strength it is. So this is how we're going to differentiate the strength. Whenever I'm talking about the acids, whenever acid has the concentration that is equal to 1, that means that acid is of moderate strength. Moderate. Key points. Whenever an acid is less than 1, that means it is an weak one. And whenever it is greater than 1, that probably means it is a strong one. Same conditions for the base. Equal to 1, moderate, greater than 1, strong, and less than 1, weak. This is how strength can be measured by what? By the equilibrium constant formula. So I hope that you get the strength and the determination process of the strength. So thank you.